Hello everyone, this is Mumbo and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft server. It is episode 163 and today we are going to be having a proper episode of Hermitcraft. I'm going to be doing some serious work around the base. We're going to be trying our best to get everything finished before this world right here goes up for download. Now before I start, I just want to say that I've had the strangest day today. I woke up this morning, I was raring to go. I was ready to start making Hermitcraft episodes. I was so up for it, okay? And then I thought to myself, oh, I've got to film this vlog thing, and that needs to be done. So I went out, I filmed that, everything went well, I edited it all together, and I was done by about 12:30. So I was like filming from 7 in the morning. It was insane. And I got all of that done, that was good, and then I got a text message from my mum saying, oh, a bunch of parcels have arrived at the house. Do you fancy coming picking them up? So I did. Chatted to my mum for a little while, came back to the house, and I opened up the parcels to find that they were camera equipment that I've been waiting for like a month, and also a bunch of other camera equipment that I recently ordered, and I thought to myself, oh, I'll just take a look in the boxes. And then I thought, oh, I'll just try it out. I'll give it a go, see how well it works. 5 hours later. How does that even happen? 5 hours later, I am now recording this Hermitcraft episode. Oh dear, this has not been the most productive day, but we have got some serious plans to work on, so let's get started. I couldn't help it, I had to come by, I had to look at the trading hall, I looked in the chests, they haven't changed. It looks like we're going to be finishing this Hermitron season without having a full set. Yeah, that about summarizes how it feels. Are there any shops on the Hermitcraft server that sell hardened clay? Because there's the wool shop, but I can't find any hardened clay shops. How has no one done that yet? Project number 1 is to get a whole bunch of cyan dye so that we can finish up the tunnel going into the missile silo and also fix up a whole bunch of the missile silo because, well, it's driving me a little bit crazy, okay? I did the episode where I was finishing up my base. I said during that episode, oh, we don't need to do a tunnel. We don't need to worry about creating a tunnel. And then it started to drive me crazy. It started to really drive me mad. So now we are going to be doing it. And also, I feel like we should probably fix this as well. This system definitely needs some work. Final episode of Hermitcraft, and I still don't have enough hardened clay. You would have thought we were in a mesa biome. You would have thought I'd have some of this stuff. Okay, this is working out to be just a tiny bit more complicated than I first imagined, simply because you see that cobblestone there? That's actually the water stream which is taking all the items from the industrial district. I knew there was a reason why I didn't build a tunnel for this thing, because it's a massive pain in the backside. But anyway, I'm in the process of coming up with a design. You can see that's kind of what I'm going for over here. So we're going to have like archways going across. I think it could look quite cool. I mean, it's a relatively good start anyway. Things are starting to look pretty good in this area right here. I'm just in the process of doing the floor, and then we need to do exactly the same thing for the ceiling. So all of those blocks going in like that, and that should just about do us. Sea lanterns in there, and there we go. There is one tunnel running down into the missile silo. Now, I've also fixed up all of the walls in here, so this place is now looking better. There is, however, one block missing up at the top, so let's quickly go and fix that one up. I think that one there needs to be slab. Good! Okay, so the missile silo is now fully completed and finished and looking really, really great. I'm so happy with the entrance to this place. For like a quick little build, it's only taken me the best part of an hour. It's awesome. Really, really nice. But you may be able to tell, I think we have a bit of an infestation on our hands right here. So I'm probably going to break out my brand new tunnel and try and locate these guys. Okay, I think I'm onto something here. Do we really? Oh! Wow. I thought there was one. There's one. There's probably about. How many are there? Wow. What even is that? Get out of here. Oh, it's the item elevator. Oh, man. I wonder how long those zombies have been there. Now that the Batcave is fully completed, I feel like this just has to be done. We need to do the full fly-through. Now, I have to say, I have jumped off quite early there, so we're going to have to take quite a wide route out. But hopefully the door should open sometime soon. It's open! No! Ah! Test number 2. Let's see if we can do this. Button, jump. Right, okay, I am super pumped for this one. I feel like we were pretty close last time. So I'm going to take a similar technique. Fly out over the biome. I might have actually come in a little bit low there. This is good. We've got a good angle. We have got a very good angle. That was perfect. That was the most graceful thing I think I've ever done in Minecraft. Right, let's stop fanning about. We have got a bunch more stuff to work on. This does feel very wrong, but it also feels extremely right. This design was just terrible. It was really, really bad. Oh, let's get rid of it and build the new and improved design that I actually came up with in a recent Redstone video. I think it was the potion brewing one. The entire thing is now completely gone. We have removed the entire super smelter. I was planning on leaving some bits and pieces, but to be honest with you, I just wanted to start afresh. So I've removed all of the furnaces, the hoppers, the chest, the redstone, the comparators, everything like that has all made its way into my inventory. Now I actually need to remember how to build this thing. This is it. This is the system. Yeah, it looks simple enough. We've just got a few lines of redstone, a few lines of hoppers. Nothing too difficult. Coal chest, input chest, output chest. It's going to be bigger on Hermitcraft, but that design should work. I'm going to take some screenshots of this just so I remember. The only issue with using this design is that it is considerably smaller than the first design that I made. Look. That's it. That is pretty much it. We're going to take a hopper line that is going to go across the back right here, and I guess that will kind of have to feed up a little bit like this, and that will just go across the back, and that's it. Well, this place now looks really stupid, doesn't it? It looks really, really daft. Right, I think this thing has been completed. Both modules are now in place. This is looking a lot more streamlined at this point in time. And we have this chest here. This one's for the coal, so we drop all of that in. And that should begin to flow through. Yep. And yeah, okay, it looks like... I mean, it looks to me like everything's dropping in correctly. We should probably check this. We should probably check this. We've got 10 there, 11 there, 12, and 12. Wow! That is perfect! Okay, so the separation is working there. Everything is being sorted out. What about on this side? 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, and 15. Oh, my word. This machine is perfect. It is working brilliantly. Right, let's start chucking in some proper items. Now let's grab something that we can actually start smelting. Now, I was going to say cobblestone, but by the look of things, we don't actually have any of that. So I'm going to put in... what can I put in? I suppose I'll put in a bunch of sand. Okay, so we're going to put in a bunch of sand. That's going to create a whole ton of glass. We're also going to have to pop down to the chest and make sure that we count how much glass is already in there, because we don't want to be getting confused on this one. So, there it is. That's gone in. And the system is working. Okay, so the redstone just fired. That is dropping all of our glass into all of our hoppers, which is dropping it all down into the chest. So let's just quickly take out any glass that we do have in the system, which apparently we have loads of. And look at this! It's actually coming through. There it was. There was all 12 just coming through right there, look. And there's 24. It's in perfect synchronization. How good is that? How good is that? In all seriousness, how good is that? I'm chuffed to bits with this design. Why did I not think of this design sooner? Because look how fast that's working. Look, we just dumped in... We literally just dumped in all of that sand right there. 4 whole stacks go in, and straight away, almost immediately, we now have 60. We've almost got 1/4 of it already. That is one heck. That is one heck of a super smelter. That really is. I can't get over how good that is. In Hermitcraft Season 5, we are going to build this, right? But we are going to build it much bigger and much better. I want like a full stack of furnaces. 64 furnaces in total. That would be amazing. Guys, you know what I'm going to say, right? I genuinely can't find my redstone shulker box again. Where did I put it? It doesn't seem to be anywhere. I would feel awful if I didn't finish this before the end of the Hermitcraft season. The Redstone Museum, the thing, redstone is my thing. I cannot leave this Hermitcraft world without finishing up this place. So I'm going to add in a few redstone contraptions that I personally feel passionate about, and redstone contraption number 1, this is one that you guys are going to recognize. In fact, you know, I don't even know if I need to say what this is. I mean, straight away, you guys should be able to tell. Now, I didn't necessarily design this one, and this is going to be one of the only redstone contraptions in this area right here that I didn't personally design, but boy, oh boy, do I use it often. You see it in pretty much every single one of my builds. There it is. It's normally faster than this. I don't quite know what's happened, but it is the automatic dropping system. Fantastic. Now, I'm going to be honest, guys, I have no clue if this redstone contraption is going to work, but I think it worked the other day when I was building my shifting cave system. So, it should just be that. That should be it. So, if we, for example, get ourselves a button out of the wall, apparently, and place this in right here, double extender. Double extender. No? Not quite? Alright. Slight redesign. Yeah, I reckon we can make this work. Here goes. Ugh. Yes, I've actually managed to make it work. And look how tiny this thing is. Wow. Okay, so that is 2 blocks wide, 3 blocks across, and only 3 blocks tall. Probably one of the smallest double piston extenders out there. And double extension and double retraction. How good is that? The only slight issue is that it has to be powered by a pulse, not by something like a lever. But still, I used that the other day in my shifting cave system type thing, and it worked wonders, and I'm very glad that I've managed to build it in this sort of form factor right here. Okay, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4 more designs to come up with. There's gotta be. I mean, there's tons of redstone contraptions I've done that I'm proud of. This one's an old one, but a gold one. The good old-fashioned hidden staircase system. I remember when they introduced the ability to rotate stairs, and I was messing around with it, and then this idea just kind of came to mind. And I posted it on YouTube pretty quickly. In fact, I think I posted it on YouTube within the hour. I built it and I was like, I need to record now! I'm fairly certain I had college that day as well, and I might have missed a class to get this video out. But yeah, it's cool. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put out a tweet asking what redstone contraptions are your favourites and the ones that should be in the Redstone Museum, and I'm going to leave that brewing up overnight. So once again, we're going to do an AFK session. I want to get as much resources as possible in this place right here, so we're going to leave this thing running. So by the look of things, I have returned back to the Hermitcraft server, surrounded by pumpkins. And anvils? Oh! Whoever did that is so sneaky. I think their plan was to try and injure me with anvils. I bet this was Tango. I am 100% certain that this was Tango, and What keeps happening? What has happened to my mob spawner? Is this lightning? Has lightning struck my mob spawner? Anyway, let's pop down to the bottom and we'll see if we have got ourselves a whole bunch of item drops. Now, I have to say, yeah, oh my word. You know what I think we could fix in today's Hermitcraft episode? Yeah, once again, I would feel really bad if we finished this Hermitcraft season without this thing actually being functional. Let's do some fixing of the sorting system. Whoa, yes! Quids in, ladies and gentlemen. Quids are in. Seriously, there seem to be slabs missing all over the place. I don't understand. I literally just replaced all of these. I didn't miss a single one. I checked it probably about 15 times. Oh, there's one over there. What on earth? Subscribe to me. I still can't rename items. We can't fix the item sorter. Even though these things aren't renamed, they will probably do a good job at being placeholder items, because the chances are no diamonds are going to be flowing through the system, so hopefully nothing should break. Okay, so that sorter is fixed. That one over there has been fixed. Now it is time to sort out all of these chests. Oh my word. I'd consider that sorted, wouldn't you? I did it the cheap and easy way. By the look of things, my iron farm is also slightly broken. Now this occasionally happens. The iron golem just spawns inside the doors, and that means that he doesn't actually fall down, which is a bit of a pain in the backside because it actually breaks the iron golem farms, which means that this one and, yep, by the look of things, that one over there haven't actually been working for probably months. So if I build more iron golem farms on Hermitcraft Season 5, I think I'm going to use a slightly different design. I think we may be getting there, ladies and gentlemen. I think we may be getting there. There's just a few bits of compressed ice that I need to place in the power beam. And that will be this place looking nice. And I have not been in here for a long, long time. This place is awesome. This is seriously cool. And while I was building the 3x3 piston door that is right here, that I don't actually know how to activate, well, let's just say I had a bit of an incident with a creeper that is a lot of your favourite moments. Like when I ask what your favourite moment is, probably about 50% of them are the moment when the creeper blew that up. Big thank you to Evo Royale for suggesting the 2x2 Hipster Door as a build to put inside the Redstone Museum. This is something that I use in pretty much every single one of those big redstone build videos. You know, the ones where I go through an entire build, including a ton of different redstone contraptions. Generally speaking, there's at least one of those in there, just because it's so versatile. You can use it for doors, you can use it for various different hidden chest systems, you can use it to hide away various bits of your base. It's just... it's epic. Look how... it's just tiny. It's the tiniest little redstone door in the world. The person that suggested this one is clearly a very old school fan. But boy oh boy, do I absolutely love this redstone contraption. They're totally right. I think this might be one of my personal favourites. This right here is the tiny mob softener. And if I just place in one stone button right here, it should give 2 really quick pulses. Yep, that is perfect. Okay, so what you do is you put lava inside this, and that will dispense lava and then retract it really quickly, and it will do it so that any mobs in front of it, like skeletons or anything like that, will be injured just enough after all of the fire and everything like that for you to be able to kill them in just one punch. And there it is. This tiny little redstone circuit right here. So a big thank you to Half Slab Bacon for suggesting that one. I had to go through all of the tweets. But this little thing is awesome and definitely one of my favourites. Right. Only one more to go. I actually just came up with one and I am chuffed to bits that I did, because this, for ages, was like my proudest redstone contraption. I was so happy with this, and I just realised that I've actually forgotten something fairly essential right here, which means that if I were to use this thing, it would probably destroy the entire room. But this right here is my tiny TNT cannon. That was it. That was literally the entire build. TNT goes here, TNT goes right here. That redstone torch eventually powers this. Boom, shoo, boom. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm going to place in this sign right here. Tiny TNT cannon. And that finishes the entire redstone museum. There are all of the builds. We have got some really sweet builds here, and all of them are kind of like 2 or 3 years old. This was released on May the 4th, 2013. So that's like 4 years ago now. I remember doing it. I remember doing it. That's so strange. And there we go. All done and dusted. That thing is now done. Tiny TNT cannon finished. This area finished. That means that this whole base is pretty much finished. This drone is finished. Power beam is finished. Industrial district is finished. All of this area is finished. The community build area is finished. This guy is still happy. Iskall is dead. And our missile silo is done. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the Hermitcraft server. Last episode ever. Last blocks placed. The next episode is going to be a bit of a special one, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I've got time for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Did I just mess up my outro on the final episode of Hermitcraft? Oh no! Yeah, I saw it in the background. I just couldn't help myself. This just won't do. Sweet. Bye-bye.